Hello everyone. Last class I had done types of sets. Today I'll start Venn diagram. The representation of sets in the form of Venn diagram. Generally, all sets are represented in the form of by means of Venn diagram. Generally, sets are represented by Venn diagram. Venn diagram. That is sets with relations between sets. Relation between usually the universal set is represented by a rectangle, and other sets, that is the subsets of universal set, are represented by circles. So universal set, this is universal set, and this is a subset of universal set. It is represented by, suppose, generally what I told you, generally universal set is represented by a rectangle, and other subsets by circle. Now, let us start with Venn diagrams in different cases. Venn diagram in different cases. First, A is a subset of U. A is a subset of U. Here, if U is an universal set, if A is a universal set, and set A is a subset of U, that is universal, then we represent it by this is your universal set, and this is A. So here A is the subset of U. Now, second, if U is a universal set and A and B are two sets such that A is the subset of U and B is also the subset of U. A is subset of U and B subset of U. But A and B are intersecting set. But A and B are intersecting sets. Then we can represent it like this. This is universal set. A and B are intersecting. This is A, this is B. This is how we represent if A and B are two intersecting subsets of universal set. Now, next, if A is a subset of U and B is also a subset of U, but A and B are disjoint set. What do you mean by disjoint set? That is, there is no element common in both of them, A and B, disjoint sets. Then we represent it like this. This is U, this is A, this is B. So A and B are totally disjoint sets. Now, next is, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of U, then where U is a universal set. Then we represent it like this. This is your U, this is set B, and this is set A. A, B, U. That is, A is a subset of B and B is the subset of U. That this shows A is subset of U also. Now here A is subset of B and B is the subset of U. That means A is subset of U also. Now we'll go for different operations of set. Different operations of sets. Union of sets. If A and B are two sets such that A is a subset of U and B is also subset of U, where A and B are intersecting sets. Then union of set is A union B is the set of all elements which belong to A or B. And common elements is written, common element is written once. So what is A union B? Union of set. We write it A union B like this. Union. So if A and B are two sets such that A is the subset of U and B is the subset of U, then A and B are intersecting sets. Then A union B is the set of all elements which belong to A or B, either A or B, and common elements are written once only. How it is? Suppose A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal to even number 2, 4. So 2, 4, you say 6. No, this is universal set. Universal set. This is set A, this is set B. What is set? Now see, what is common in both of them? 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6. Here, what are the elements common? 2 and 4. So A union B can be written as A union B will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 and 4 is repeated and 6. So it consists of all elements either in A, this is A and this is B, either in A or B, but common elements are written once. In vain we are representing like this. This is your A union B. So here I can write it. This is A, this is B. A union B is written like this. This is A union B. Universal A and B. This is how A union B is written. A union B. So what is A union B? A union B in notification you write A union B equal to X, as that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. X belongs to A or X belongs to properties. Now I will go for properties of union of sets. Properties of union of sets. First is commutative property. Commutative property. It is A union B equal to B union A. How it is? See here. This is your A, this is your B. This is your A union B. This is universal set AB. And similarly, it will be B union. This is A union B. And also, B union is A is also written like this. This is B, this is A, so B union A. This is B union. So A union B is equal to B union A. That is commutative property. Associative property. Associative property. Suppose A, B and C are three sets. Therefore, A union B union C equal to A union B union C. This is called associative property. Now, next is law of identity element. Law of identity element. What is the law of identity element? Suppose identity, we take phi is taken as one identity. Phi is identity of phi. Phi is your null set or it is empty set. So phi is the identity of U. Is the identity of U. That is A union phi equal to A itself. So law of identity of element is phi is the set. So phi is the null set. So phi is the identity of union. U means union. Union of two sets. The A union phi equal to A itself. That's called phi is the now law of universe. Law of universe. So what is law of universe? The union of a set with a universal set is the universal set itself. That is A union universal set equal to universal set. This is called law of universe. Next is your fourth independent law. That is A union A equal to set A itself. A union A equal to set A itself. Now, next is if A is the subset of A union B and B is also a subset of A union B. Next is if A is the subset of B and A union B equal to B. If A is subset of B and then what A union B equal to B itself. Suppose A is a set and B is another set. So if A is the subset of B, that means A union B equal to B. A union B equal to how it is? C. Sorry. If A is a set and this is B set. So A is the subset of B, that means A union B equal to B itself. Next. Now intersection of sets. This is what this was the union of set. Now we'll start with intersection of two sets. Intersection of sets. Suppose A and B are two sets. Then the intersections of sets A and B are the set of all elements which belong to A and B both. That is intersection of sets two sets A and B is the set of all elements which belong to both A and B. Suppose the intersection of this is written as A intersection B. Intersection of two sets A and B is the set of all elements belonging to both A and B. How it is? Suppose A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal to 2, 4, 6. Therefore, A intersection B equal to how many elements? 2 and 4. This is 2, 4. Vein, in vein how can we write? This is vein diagram. U, this is, so this is how it is written. A intersection B. It is A intersection B. Now how? This is A contains, right, A, B, A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the common element of both A and B. This is called A intersection B. This is A intersection B. So A intersection B is the set of all elements which belong to both A and B. Now A intersection, it is written as notation में it can be A intersection B equal to X, such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. This is how it is written. Now, if one point is there, now if A and B are two disjoint set, then the intersection of these two sets is null set. If A and B are two disjoint sets means there is no element common in both of them, disjoint sets, then A intersection B is null set. How it is? See here. This is A, this is B. This is universal set. So, since there is no element common in both of them, that is A intersection B here is disjoint set. Now, properties. We'll start with properties and operation of operation of intersection. Here also it follows commutative property and also associative property. Commutative property. How it follows? That is A intersection B equal to B intersection A. That means A sub element common. See here. This is A U, A and B. This is A intersection B and this is A intersection B as well as B intersection. So it follows law of commutative. Similarly, associative property. It follows associative property also. How it is? A, B, C. If A, B, C are three such sets, then A intersection B intersection C equal to A intersection B intersection C. This is law of associative property. Now, it follows law of phi and law of U. Law of phi and U. That is, if A is a set, then A intersection phi equal to phi and A intersection U equal to A. In union, A union phi equal to A and A union U equal to, it was U, but in intersection A intersection phi, there is no element common in them. A intersection this is equal to phi by phi is a null set, there is no element. Now A intersection U equal to A, as A is the subset of U. A is the subset of U. Now, independent law. Independent law. What does it say? A intersection A equal to A itself. A intersection. So, the intersection of a set with itself is the set itself. Now, it follows distributive property. This is very important. Distributive property. Number 8. A union B intersection C equal to A union B intersection A union C. A union B intersection C equal to A union B intersection A union C. Similarly, B A intersection B union C equal to A intersection B union A intersection C. This I will prove away by Venn diagram. Now, first is distributive property. First is A union B intersection C equal to A union B intersection A union C. How it would LHS equal to. Now, A union, first let me write, this is universal set. A, B and C are three sets. A, B, C. This is universal set. Now, B union, B intersection C, right? B intersection. This portion is B intersection C. This portion is B intersection C. Now, I write A union B intersection C. This is set A. So this is set A. A, B, C, U. Now LHS is A union. This is B intersection C. This is set A. So let me write, make a rectangle A, B and C. A union C. Union of A and B intersect. That is set A is fully and this portion. So this is what? This is A union B intersection C. LHS. Now let us start with RHS. I will start here. RHS. A intersection A union B. Let us do A union B. This is A union B. A, B. A union B. This portion is A union B. And A union C. This portion is A union C. A, B, C. This is A union C. So what we have to find? A union B intersection A union C. Intersection of these sets. Intersection of, this is your A union B. This is A union C. So what is the intersection? What is the common in both of them? This portion is common. See, this portion. A1. A is full common and this portion is common. So, what I write here, this A, B, C, A, B, C. What is common? This portion is C. This portion is common. This portion and C. This portion is common in both of them. So, we will write this portion. Can you see? Both are equal. So, this is what A union B intersection C equal to A union B intersection A union C. A union B equal to A union B intersection A union C.